actually more of like good night, y'all. It's about 7 o'clock. But today was a rough day. I ain't gonna lie. Today was a rough day. I didn't really follow my rules correctly, and I just had a bad analysis after this loss right here. Um, I forgot. Today is March 9th, 2026. And we're gonna go over Nasdaq's and ES's price action today and what I did. Um, so let me just show you this real quick, actually. Take notes, write it down, pause the video, whatever you gotta do. If you wanna look, go ahead. If you don't give a fuck, there we go. Shit is hard to see actually, but what it says is what to wait for. First presented for rally gap, 9:45 time frame. Liquidity sweep / SMT, CSD / market structure shift, fair value gap / order block retracement, entry / stop loss at the fair value gap low / high, unless there's a volume imbalance, then under the next candle or the previous candle. Do not revenge trade, do not over leverage, and no emotions. 2 trades a day. In a wrap, that's my strategy. Everything that I've came to learn and know about the market, this is everything that I think I need to conquer the market. With this said, I have to follow it to exact rules and have a correct analysis on the market as well. Can't just know all these things and enter. So basically what I did today. So S&T at these highs, this is 8:30 open. Or 9:30 open. Start rallying lower. I wanted to see us go lower because we had a volume imbalance and new week opening gap. And we came into it and then we came back down. Like we came into it earlier and we started rallying lower. Come into this 5 minute for rally gap and we retest at 9:46 and then I enter short, stop loss above that 5 minute. And then we start rallying lower. I'm up 2-1 RR at this low. Price comes up, stops me out. Comes back lower, takes out this low. Nasdaq does not take out this low, meaning S&T to the upside on Nasdaq, and we could be looking for longs. Unfortunately, I tried to long this fair value gap and got stopped out almost immediately. Should be taking Nasdaq, by the way. So let's look at Nasdaq. It's only one. So this is what I'm shorting. I'm shorting this long right here, which I would have gotten stopped out on Nasdaq anyway. We come down manipulation. Get a CISD above these highs, come down. There's no retracement at all in through here throughout this whole thing. So price eventually comes back down, taps this inverse, and then stop loss should be here, and then we start rallying. Bang! All right, bet. I'm not in it here though, so I'm waiting for price to continue higher to take out these highs. Price comes lower, invalidates this fair value gap, but then we have a bullish close above this bearish candle, creating this an inverse. We can tap into that inverse perfectly. Entry. I'm targeting these relative equal highs. There's also these stacked highs as well that I wanted to target, but I was revenge trading. Completely honest. These 2 trades had me down. This one I didn't set a stop loss. And I got stopped out. So that's one thing I have to learn on is that set a stop loss regardless of where you think price is going to go, because if you get stopped out, that means your stop loss is either in the wrong place or you were taking a trade to the wrong direction. 2, do not revenge trade. I took this trade, get stopped out, enter back immediately. It's not a good thing. Should not be doing that. So, and then this is my last revenge trade. I was down 1.3K and I'm like, bro, I'm about to blow this shit. So I entered 10 cons here. I'm down like 1. I think I'm down 1.3, but I can lose another like 400 to 500. So I enter 10 cons. You start rallying higher, take out this buy side. I'm down 500 on the day still. Then my boy goes, yo, y'all look at the fucking market. We're pumping like crazy. I open the charts. See, we're pumping like crazy. Go to the 1 minute. at like 3:30, bro. Start rallying like crazy. I'm like, oh my gosh, we are rallying like crazy. And then I zoom out of price action, seeing these relative equal highs we haven't taken out yet. Holy shit, we're coming to these relative equal highs. That's easy long. I'm waiting for price to retrace to this. I open charts like here. Waiting for price to retrace to this fair value gap because we do look like we're fucking pumping this double fair value gap. Price comes lower into this wick. I'm waiting to see if we can get below this wick, or if we're just gonna rip. So as soon as we enter here, like see market structure shift, enter 10 cons, and then just runs straight to buy side and took me out of my game. And now I'm up $200 on the day. Ain't that fucking crazy? You can risk so much, make so little, and you can also be so profitable and not follow your rules. Meaning that the money made today will go straight back to the market. Unless I can finally dial in and remember that my rules are made for a reason. They are put in place for a reason. That is to, one, of course, help me conquer the market, but also two, help me, more importantly, help me keep my accounts and not blow these accounts. Because the point of all this is to make money, to not blow accounts. If you blow accounts, you're fucked. Already fucked. Throw all the money out the window. It doesn't matter. So, and you just can't. That cannot be a habit either. I made that a habit because I've bought too many accounts. So that's that. Um, but another thing more importantly, I want to get closer to God. And it's hard because even though I know there's a creator, it's hard to identify God as the creator and believe that everything in the Bible and everything that has been written in scripture is true. Because we say that God told these disciples, I don't really, I'm gonna butcher a lot of this. God told these disciples to write what he told them. But that just sounds like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. But then they say that all of them make sense throughout different authors and they all align. Does that mean that one was writing off the other? Or does that mean that this really happened and that God was really telling them his story and Jesus' story? I don't know. But regardless of what's true and what's false, I know that the ideology behind Christianity is moral. And I believe that it's in good grace to be a holy man. So, with that said, I would like to be a more holy man. Um, and I'm not perfect, so sometimes I don't really know what it means to be perfect. And God created us all imperfect. We're all imperfect people. But every day we work towards being a better version of the person we were yesterday. And when we make bad decisions or hateful, sinful decisions, you tend, or at least me personally, I tend to think about those things because I know that what I did was wrong. It was unholy, it was unjustifiable, and it was unethical. Um, I don't know. I'm kind of just going to spiel right now. I just say it was a hard trading day for me. Just had a bad analysis off rip, and then kind of let my emotions spiral, and I don't want that to happen anymore. Um, I think I'm gonna be risking 500 tomorrow. We'll see what happens. It's kind of hard to like test the risk, but that's about it on the day. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all found this insightful. and I hope y'all had a great day. I hope y'all had a better day than I did today. Today was an okay day. I'm not saying today was the worst day ever, but um, yeah, I I pray for y'all. I hope every y'all had great health. But y'all have great health and continue to do so. Continue to work towards the person you want to be. And that's JB Markets signing off. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Hopefully for a better day and better smile on my face. But until then, stay safe. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Deuces, y'all.